Hi! Sorry it took so long. Also, sorry. I forgot that I'm playing a sort of scary game. So I was like, you guys have probably been sitting here like, is her fucking computer on fire? No, it's the game. I'm gonna change my light because I have little Shigo makeup on. Because if you're not pledged to my Patreon, tonight I'll be doing a little like Shigo cos test shoot. But yeah, I actually have water today. If you guys don't know, I have been very, sick lately. That's the best way I can describe it without Twitch getting mad at me. And so I'm drinking a lot of water. All of you guys, I'm so sorry. I know I literally just sat down. I'm gonna shut my door because I'm dumb. I always forget that even when my headphones are off, you guys can hear me. Because in my head, headphone equals microphone. But that's not true, because I have a separate microphone. Hi. I think I might keep the light green, actually. And then this game, I think it's kind of scary. I'm not sure. But if scary games aren't your thing, I'll be doing an encore stream after this of Facade. A very old classic game. Shut up, Cutter! Cutter's here. I love Cutter. I should be able to see Cutter on Sunday. But yes, hello everyone. We are going to play a game called Her Story. Her Story is a game where we are playing somebody who has stumbled upon a very dated computer, and we are looking at footage from 1994 of a British woman and the case of her missing husband, and we get to put the pieces together. I don't know how spooky it is. I don't know if it's like jump scare scary or just like a little scary. I'm a little spooked. I should probably put... I love not knowing what I'm doing because now I'm limited to one screen, but I still have my laptop. Where can I put you? Where can I put you so I can see things? Not there. I feel so bad for anybody who watches my streams because I feel like the whole time it's just people thinking like, hey, please start the fucking stream. Please just start playing the fucking game. It's whatever. It's fine. I'll plug that in later. But we're gonna start. I don't know if this is an older game. I use Game Pass Ultimate. So I was just on Game Pass Ultimate and I saw this and I love games like this. So I'm gonna turn up the volume of the game a little bit. And we are gonna get started. Oh my god. Let me play, please. I don't want to do this right now. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay, good. Can you guys see this? Okay. Xbox is making me log in. So I had to make sure that you guys couldn't see me logging in. Someone redeemed Hydrate. You are logged in. Auth guest. Oh! Murder. Okay, which one do we start with? I'm gonna start with you. Oh, clip stored in user session.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. But February, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
I already don't like you, but that's because I don't trust anyone.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Oh shit, I haven't been looking at dates. This is from June, July. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, and then you're also July.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing.
Welcome! Nothing but eggs. I don't like you. I feel like... So what do I... Enter a query to access... Oh! Oh! Okay.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Okay. I'm adding that to the session because... Oh, wait. I always forget in interactive, like, games that I can do just that, be interactive. Read me. Introduction to the Logic Database. Computer technology is the backbone of modern police work. The Logic Database is one of the many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. In the coming years, the computer will continue to be the most valuable item in your crime-fighting toolkit. This database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. It has been automatically stored using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participants is stored separately so that they can be tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed, and the content of the testimony is attached to each clip. Really read me. Hey, here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Information form to get you guest access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos off the original tapes in 1999, and then the Y2K thing hit and they got mothballed. No one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detective's footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 97, but figured this would be enough. Take your time, SB. Okay. Oh, and I have a clock. I have a clock. That's cool. Am I on a time crunch or anything? I am very scared. I'm gonna leave now, Avi, because I want to play this myself. Love you. That's okay. I'm not really sure what to do, so I'm just gonna...
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. And border photo instead of spring photo.
Okay.
This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have. It's the Rockington Arms, The Rock.
Johnson.
It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan.
Peter and
There's
Susan.
some regulars there that someone likes to drink with.
I gotta start writing shit down.
Sometimes Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Okay. So we have 3 names. We have Peter, Susan, and Helen.
Yes. There's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, Climb the Tower, Save the Princess. That kind of thing.
Hi, Odin. It's going. I'm not really sure what to do here.
Simon isn't the type.
But I'm enjoying this. I love found footage shit. Even though this is not really found footage, but...
Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
Okay, so is this one with Peter, Susan, and Helen?
It's the Rockington Arms, The Rock.
Let me write that down. Okay, yeah.
Susan. There's some other regulars there that someone likes to drink with. And the barmaid they're having sometimes. Helen.
Let me add you to the session. Let's look up Peter, because it sounds like Peter and Simon. That's the only one. Okay, let's do The Rock. Okay. Look at me.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. He had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at The Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Okay. Also, I promise I'm not texting during stream. I'm writing down names, because I feel like names are really important.
Oh, God. I don't know. I mean, I guess The Rock. You've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
As someone who occasionally goes to bars, I feel like Helen... If anyone saw him leave, it would be Helen, the barmaid.
No one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone summoned you from The Rock.
Okay. So, we've mentioned Eric, and we've mentioned parents. I'm going to quickly look up Helen.
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about our argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Okay. Okay. Oh! Someone told me to take a drink. Take a drink. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, as I was upstairs getting water before stream, Simply No One got me Wobble Dogs and Gary's mod, so you guys are gonna see that at some point. Thank you so much, Simply No One. I literally got back and, like, my computer was, like, filled with notifications, and I was like, oh shit, thinking, like, something happened. And then I see a message that says Oh, we got a lot for Blonde. Okay. Wobble dog moment? Yes. Before we look at Blonde, here's my whole thing. I've never seen anything about this game. I want to make that very clear. So, I just like to make really big assumptions. I was right! I feel like the biggest cases of murder usually come from affairs.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean, could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
Oh.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap? You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay? Probably needs tuning.
Tuning.
No. It's okay. How about a traditional band? Should be right up your street. There were two sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind.
Girl, are you trying to get yourself arrested?
So they both had a love for the captain.
Does she have a sister? I feel like she has a sister.
The wind and the rain, but he only cared for the youngest one. All the dreadful wind.
Hit it.
The eldest envied her sister.
Do I have to listen to this?
Oh, the wind and the rain, with a pretty little face and her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain watched her as she slowly good place to
What do you mean it gets really weird? It was weird. Because what it sounds like is that you fucking murdered him. Do you have a sister? Oh! Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Somebody asked what the cat flap was. I think the cat flap is like a cat door, I think. That was weird. I didn't like that.
When she went home, Simon had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant. She wanted me to move in with them, this sister. I didn't know she had. She knew that instant. The look on his face. She knew.
Okay. I
She
have
sent him out the house,
something.
Kicked him out. Called me up, crying, and I went round. I guess I had a feeling I could hear something was wrong in her voice, but I wasn't sure what it was. She called me sister on the phone. She never calls me
that. Did y'all see that shit? Cause that... Oh, I'm spooked. I'm so easily scared. Okay.
My sister is gone,
Yeah, I bet you fucking killed her.
and she's never coming back.
Look at that fucking smirk! You evil bitch! So, let's look up pregnant. Oh!
I got pregnant.
Okay.
Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room, and they decided we should get married.
Oh, somebody said it's just the reflection of the person in the computer screen. I don't care. That scared me. That scared me just a little bit.
Yes, I'm fine. I won't be sick again. This happens some days. I'm pregnant. It's morning sickness. No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant. It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind, but she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
That's like the second time she's mentioned Rapunzel, so we'll look that up next.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted.
Glasgow?
The streets were empty. I was driving badly, and I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at.
Hospital!
There's a scratch on the car.
Okay, so we have Rapunzel that we need to look up. Glasgow. That's so weird. She keeps bringing up Rapunzel.
Sorry Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
I feel like you've murdered someone before.
Did I pass? Sorry,
No.
I mixed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again? We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real.
That's not...
Felt like
You're a
We
little...
had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flip between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper and dressing the pictures.
You're a little freak.
Rapunzel's hair is cut.
You're a little freak.
The eagle plucks out his heart.
You're a little
Princess
freak.
Sticks her finger.
You're a little freak. Because here's the thing. I can't judge because my mom, honest to God, thought I was possessed growing up because I had this book and I would draw these, like, shadowy figures that were always watching me. It was probably just childhood anxiety, but she... Oh. Somebody told me to search twin. First I'm going to search up hospital. But, like, I can't judge her too hard because I was also into fucked up shit growing up. I loved the scary stories to read in the dark. I loved a lot of really weird shit, and she made me go to a psychic, and I don't remember any of this shit, and I know I sound like I'm lying. I'm being 100% dead ass. My mom is really Christian, but she also believes in, like, psychics and ghosts and the other world and shit, and she took me to a psychic to heal my ability to see ghosts after my best friend died. I probably was just, like, really traumatized, but, because, you know, that's a traumatizing thing. But, like, on one hand, I feel like I can't judge her because I was a really fucked up kid. On the other hand, you're fucking weird. You're a fucking freak. Alright.
Ask the hospital.
Oh, wait, what? That was 2 seconds.
Ask the hospital.
You are scary.
I don't see how it's hard. We've established I was in Glasgow when he was killed.
Glasgow. Gotta look that up.
We've spoken with the hospital.
You spoke with the hospital? So somebody told me to look up twin. First I'm gonna look up Glasgow. Oh.
I got in the car and I drove. And just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
Okay. Also, what do I do? Like, when I think I figured it out? Or is it gonna just, like, no?
Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from a payphone, and then headed back.
Cutter said that, I think I just have to watch every video in the archive, so that's fine. I don't mind. I love this shit.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's Simon's watch.
Watch.
It was a gift from Eric. He
Eric.
got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel.
Steal.
It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, he must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
You are suspicious. You are suspicious.
I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Oh, my lipstick's already getting fucked up. Okay, so before I look at anything else, who's the strongest person you know that you think you could beat in a fight? Not Cutter. I don't know a lot of strong people. Everyone who I know who's strong is like strong. Mario could kick my ass. Probably Doug. Probably Doug. Or one of the guys who I go hang out with at the bar that's an hour away. If it's a fight where you had a gun and I didn't, you'd probably win. For reference, Cutter is like if I was standing up, Cutter's like this tall compared to me. I think if I tried to punch Cutter, he would just stand there and be like, "Are you done?" Ooh, Twin got some results.
Twins?
Twins.
Really? Are you really asking me that question?
Why aren't... Whoa, whoa. That struck a nerve. I don't like you.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
I don't like that. I know it's just my reflection, but it scares me.
Florence took me home with her.
Florence?
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up.
Who the fuck is Florence?
Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Who in the fuck is Florence?
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that.
You sound like me.
Magical.
You sound like me, and I am not mentally correct.
We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
You...
Across the road, where my parents...
Somebody said that's the second time she mentioned the attic, so after that we're gonna do the attic. Also, everyone is discussing whether or not I could beat Cutter in a fight, depending on the circumstances. Cutter is like a man. Like a man. Cutter... I would not be able to land a single hit on Cutter.
When my parents first lived there was a midwife called Florence.
Okay.
When Hannah was born,
Oh!
I was born at the same time.
Oh! There's another
Midwife
name.
was there to help.
There's another name.
I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at that. That's not something to laugh at. Cutter said that you should search Sotomaski to see if she mentions following you. I shouldn't giggle. This isn't a giggling matter.
The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
I'll also write down diary. You... See, you're a little freak, alright? And I'm gonna add this to the session. Can I... How much... Do I have to only have 5? Or... I don't know.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't...
That's why she likes Rapunzel. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Is Florence like a Mother Gothel thing?
I
Is
never
this...
left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
Someone asked what's the premise of this game. We are a detective going through footage from 1994 of a woman and the case of her missing husband. I feel like this is a Rapunzel thing. And somebody said I feel like all mentally ill people like Rapunzel. I should hit you because I love Rapunzel. I'm gonna add you to the session. Cool.
Florence was a warm, kind person.
Did you kill Florence?
But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there. I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s.
And so are you.
But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Somebody told me to search Attic. I will be searching Attic in a minute. I just want to get through all the footage mentioning Florence, because I feel like there's a huge parallel.
No. It was just me.
I don't know why I did that. I'm a teacher.
Eve was the name they were going to call their first child.
Eve.
They talked about it and were going to try when he came back.
I'm writing down every single name that's mentioned.
Firstborn girl, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
You are odd. You are an odd one. I'll get my charger later. You are an odd one. Let's do Attic.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. It reminded me of being a girl. The dollhouse in the attic.
She also mentions dolls a lot.
We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
You got issues, girl. Me too, but I'm not the one who might have murdered my
I
husband.
read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, it's still.
I'm looking up Dollhouse soon.
It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play up there and make up our own stories.
I have issues with their daddy issues, so that means I'm hot. I have issues with both of my parents, so that means I'm hot and fucking insane.
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
So what we know, here's what we know. Her parents had twins, and Florence, the midwife, told the parents one of them is dead. And then kept the baby. So Hannah recognized... What's her name? Did we ever learn her name? I don't know. But Hannah recognized her, and it's like a Parent Trap situation. And then in the future, so she's in Glasgow when Simon is... or she's in Glasgow. There's Eric, Diane. Oh, there's so many things. I understand that this game is about her story, and I do appreciate the depth. But I'm watching some of these like, what the fuck does this have to do with the husband? No, I don't think her name is Hannah. I think Hannah is the twin sister. Because there is a twin sister. I think.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from.
The fucking dollhouse.
I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale. Little furniture. The lights work.
That's kind of baller.
Beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it. Invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all. Passports, diaries, gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's so fucking smart. Why didn't I think of that? I can't believe it's not Butlet said, have you tried searching name? That's so smart. Somebody, I'm looking up Easter egg because I feel like that'd be funny. Nothing came up. Okay. That's fine. Somebody was like, if you search up a random term, yeah, so name. Oh. Oh, somebody said open the trash can. Is there something in the rubbish bin? Cool, I could play a little game. One for the mums here. Classic 2-player strategy for lunchtime gaming. Enjoy. That's a face! Ah! Ah! I don't like that! It's not even meant to be scary, I just don't like it. I don't know what this is.
Hannah.
Oh, so your name is Hannah.
N-N-A-H. It's palindrome.
Yeah, no, shut up.
It reads the same backwards and forwards.
Shut up. Oh, like Eve!
It's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Okay. Okay, so is the other sister Eve? Huh. My name is also a palindrome, but if you put it in a mirror, it reads the same forwards and backwards. So I'm a little bit cooler.
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother.
What happened to your baby?
She was a girl, by the way.
What happened to your baby?
We were going to call her Sarah. Simon wanted to call her Ava.
That's me!
But I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Fuck you! That's so funny! That's my name!
Okay, you got me. I'll confess.
Ah.
We were there. It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip. I used a made-up name.
What was your made-up name?
We stayed at the hotel, had room service, didn't leave the room, had a great view of the river, and you could hear the church bells. Like you said, it was very romantic. Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
What do you mean, sorry? What?
My name. That was the only question I failed. Your lie detector works.
Okay, we saw that one. Oh, there we go.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid.
I'm gonna guess Eve is the sister. I'm gonna guess Eve is the sister.
I mean, I really hate her sometimes.
I think you murdered her. I think you're kind of fucking insane. I don't... The smirk when she said, your lie detector works, scared the fuck out of me.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once and I held Eve's head underwater.
Drown. That was the song.
Drowned. It was at the far end of the beach. And I held her head under and I kept it out.
Why are you telling the cops that?
And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment.
You are a freak.
We made up afterwards.
You are a freak.
It was a love-hate relationship.
Oh my god! Simply No One said, I get the feeling these are two different girls. Hair up is Hannah and hair down is Eve pretending to be Hannah. Her name is Eve and Hannah was the sister. So now we're thinking that she stole the identity. Oh my god! I don't know! Wait, that's so fucking cool. Wait. Oh no, now I have to like rethink all of this. Because I feel like the identity was stolen. I feel like that's the thing. But I feel like we also need to look more at Eve. And the Eve files.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young.
Is it when you tried to drown Eve?
On my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
I kind of think that one of the twins is posing as the other twin, but maybe the other is completely dead. Correspond the dates. Fuck, I have not been looking enough at the dates. Damn it. Oh, that's cool. I could see all this. Cool. Okay.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
So if that doesn't say shit, oh, okay, so right now, June 30th, let me write that down. June 30th, we have Hannah. In the lie detector test, she said, my name is Hannah. Okay, I'll go back. Wait, did I save the lie detector? That's from July. Okay. Oh! Okay.
My mother called me Eve.
Hmm. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Remember the tapping. Okay.
Okay.
So right now this
There's
is
a girl and she's staring out of the window.
right now this is Hannah.
She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Okay, so wait, let me. Okay, okay, because I'm trying to like there's so much for my brain to
She wasn't my
process.
real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
So Eve is the one. I'm trying to make sure I have this shit straight. Eve is the one who lived with Florence. Yeah, because Eve wanted to name her Florence. Or no, fuck it. Shit. Let me think. Okay. Simply No One said on 627 she didn't relate to the Rapunzel pig, but later she was all about it. That's a really good fucking point. Okay, okay. What do we think? Let's do window. And then we'll do dollhouse.
No, they were shut.
Hannah.
Most of the windows were really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. I could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
Cat flap, we'll look that up. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. I cannot type.
No, no cat. My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots. And we never did anything about the cat flap, but if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
So I think they're thinking that someone got in through the cat flap. Welcome the OG Blood Gaming. They said, you told me on TikTok to come and join you on Twitch, and here I am. Let's do Dollhouse. Okay. I'm really hooked on what Simply No One said. I'm really hooked on that.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated, modernised, wallpaper curtains.
Thank you for following.
Hannah insists the attic be left as it was, dollhouse and all. Simon never went up there.
So that was Eve. There's something. I know there's something with the attic and the dollhouse. I can't believe it's not Butler Redeemed Stretch. Let me see if I can crack my neck. Whoa! That was a good one. Okay, I know. I can feel my brain, like, wrapping. It's trying to connect the dots. That was a big crack. I hope you guys could hear it. That was so nice.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. It helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, it just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
You sound like Eve. I can tag shit! Oh, fuck. I'm so stupid. Okay.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
So at one point Eve said that Hannah recognized her through a window and that Hannah let her in. Did Eve break in? Did Eve, like, force herself in?
It just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
Huh. Eve has a necklace, does Hannah. So this is... Yeah.
Simon Smith.
I never... this is the first clip that we saw. This is from July, so there's the necklace there.
Well, my friend Eve.
Okay. So yeah, right now it looks like Hannah has a necklace and Eve does. Or Eve has a necklace and Hannah doesn't. Yeah, Eve claimed to be Hannah. Let's look up parents.
No. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months.
Oh.
We carried on living with Sam's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Okay. This is... I'm trying. I can feel my brain.
It was the worst year of my life. A miscarriage and then my parents.
Seems like a real easy opportunity to step in and take your life.
Well, a week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
Okay.
Yes, I'll take a lie detector test.
You're very confident.
I've never taken a lie detector test before. Does it really work?
And then which clip was this?
My name. That was the only question I failed. The lie detector works. The difference is, she's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should have virginity. Different to the bruise.
That is your sister.
Used a hairbrush.
Ah!
After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the
I don't think the detectives need to know that. Okay, so earlier Hannah talked about. Let me add you because this is fucking weird. Ooh. Cutter said, wait, I missed it. Basically, that Hannah was never able to make the first move, so Eve would always step in and do it. But it got to a point where Eve would be the one having sex with Hannah's boyfriend, and Hannah couldn't. And then there's the, that is your sister!
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life?
Yes.
Isn't that private?
Oh, yeah, this is definitely Hannah. I feel like now I'm gonna quickly go through and... I don't want to do a 60-second ad. Real quick, I'm gonna do an ad because I never run ads, and then while I do that, I'm just gonna label these. I'm sorry, I feel bad airing ads, but I forget that I'm supposed to. Let me go through and label what I have. Oh, what? Oh, it's airing right now. Okay.
Simon. Work. Mirror making feature.
I'm gonna guess this is Eve because of the necklace.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born,
This is so... Because my brain is, like, trying so hard. Okay. Okay.
are you married? How is your sex life?
You seem very offended by the idea of having sex.
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
Oh, somebody said there's a tattoo. Is there a tattoo? I feel like I can't see it.
Just became our way of life. I'm back and writing rules to your life.
Is there a tattoo? I can't see shit.
My name, my face, works.
Now where in the fuck?
Different tooth played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses.
Where?
After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush until Simon.
Where is the tattoo? Upper left arm.
No, you're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
Oh! Damn.
No, I was 15. Carl was older. 17, I think. I was really into him. regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once.
That's hot.
Stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad. But those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family.
Let's look up Carl.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl. He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy. We were 15.
Yeah, I know the big difference between Hannah and Eve is that Hannah's very shy about sex, and Eve is not.
Family.
Family.
So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon.
Okay. Because I'm trying to figure out, when was the lie detector test? That was the 3rd of July. This was the 1st. So this is probably when the detectives were like, this is very obviously 2 different people.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous. Didn't want to share. Even the first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went. Kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another Carl in our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Okay. Something interesting might be to tag each interview with which person's in the video. I've been doing that. That's what I did during the ad break. I just kind of went through and tagged them. Just because I was having a little bit of trouble following along. Oh, Simply Don't Redeemed Hydrate. I have my water. This is so fun. I know that you guys are probably getting really aggravated that I don't know what's going on, but I'm having so much fun. Almost spilled the water out of my mouth. Oh, so let's... I think we already looked up jealous, but let's look again. Okay.
Hannah had a miscarriage. This was late in the pregnancy and it left her infertile. Felt like the universe had corrected its course. We were aligned again. But Hannah and Simon were still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glaziers now. Eric had given him a full-time position after he left school. And then...
I don't know shit about pregnancy, but I feel like really late-term miscarriages aren't super common. And that's the thing. If Hannah is pregnant and has a child, Eve can't pretend to be her.
Yeah. They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead.
Oh, fuck!
And they'd been there for days. No one had noticed. Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that it was just like, fuck. Yeah. I mean, I was infertile. Thought I was. They told me I was infertile after the miscarriage because of complications. It's all that matters, really. The baby. Simon's dead, but the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
That's a little odd. They're both a little odd. So this is Eve.
You're reaching here. And I don't know why. No, I've never cheated on anyone. I've never taken anything from anyone.
Other than a life.
Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care for. Why are you trying to make me sad? Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs?
I looked up affair earlier.
You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing?
You're very defensive. You're very, very defensive.
It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford. Rehearsed? You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I've thought about. My husband is dead. I haven't been into work. I guess I've just been waiting to hear from you, hear from my husband.
One of them is very accusatory.
I suspect someone of murdering their husband.
She's wearing a necklace, but she has the hair tied up.
She's crying, I guess.
Who is this?
She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay, because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother. And so it's fine.
Ooh, that was weird. That was weird. You're weird.
I thought it made me sound suspicious. It's not a normal thing to do, to drive to the other end of the country. I wanted to keep it simple. I know it was stupid not to tell you everything. Saying I spent the night in Glasgow when my husband went missing, I thought it would, distract you from what was important. It's different now. Now he's... Hoover my dust every week, maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front.
Who the fuck is Eleanor?
She has secret stashes of cigarettes.
Who's Doug?
Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Somebody said Doug and Ava. That's so funny, because that's me and Doug.
Simon was very moral about that sort of thing. He wouldn't just walk out there and sleep with anyone. He wasn't that kind of guy. He took his marriage very seriously.
That kind of sounds like he was talking about the marriage from a third-person view.
After the kiss, the next time, he took me back to the house, to our parents' house, to their house. So, it was definitely him. I sometimes think he wanted to get caught to prove to himself that we were different people. He told me about his marriage, told me how his wife was completely different to me. I almost burst out laughing.
Huh. I cannot type with this keyboard. It's a wonderful keyboard. I just don't know how to type. Huh. Let's do wife, because whenever she's talking about the marriage, she said, oh, there we go.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
She brought up Diane again. We'll look up Diane soon.
Well, she has a knife. She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal. She's his wife. And he's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill and he might die.
That's fucking weird.
Kind of a sad story, so I'm not sure what it is.
That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird.
Not really.
I'll look up ill. I'll look up ill after this.
He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Cutter told me to look up butts after this, so I'll look up butts next.
What did your wife do? She didn't kill me. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well,
But
I didn't kill him.
You were the one he
I
was...
wasn't even there.
You...
I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
Eve is pretending to be Hannah. So, because that's the thing, she has a very emotional outburst about it. Oh, thank you for subscribing with Prime, Ken. So that's kind of what's getting me. Because Hannah and Simon were married. Simon loved Eve. What Simon loved about Hannah was him actually loving Eve. So if anything, Simon would have had the affair with Eve. Nothing came up for Butts Cutter. Someone said, have I searched up tattoo? Oh! First, before we do that, let me do ill. Let me just make sure if he, like, fell ill or something.
Can you imagine? I tried to get pregnant too, but...
Ah!
As it was so many boys. Men. My body refused.
You were infertile.
I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? Felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
That's fucking interesting. That's fucking interesting. That's fucking interesting.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach. Past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off for the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV. He likes TV. Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake.
Can redeemed hydrate. I know there's something, but I just cannot. I can't get it together. Which I love, but I hate also.
So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings. So I had some money, enough money to...
Real quick, everybody's talking about the Garden of Eden. That's fucking cool. Oh, there's something here!
I've been doing something similar ever since.
Okay.
I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
Okay.
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. waking dream.
That's my favorite clip. So, Simon meets Eve. So, yeah. So, that's the thing. Eve is kind of... And I'm not saying Eve's not a sociopath. But Eve is kind of... Simon is also not good. As I'm learning. He seems dissatisfied in his marriage.
An affair. Simon wasn't having an affair. An affair. Simon wasn't having an affair.
So that contradicts... Because... Okay, so that contradicts... Yeah, because Eve had to... Okay, so Eve was aware of the affair. Hannah wasn't aware. People are saying to look up, like, Adam and God.
God, I don't know. Could be anyone. Maybe someone followed him back from the pub. But why wouldn't he let them in?
Like Eve.
Doesn't make sense.
Like Eve. It's a garden. Oh.
I think so. I mean, to get into our garden, we'd have to climb through other gardens. All the gardens back onto each other, so you'd have to climb over 1, 2, 3 gardens to get to ours. I mean, did anyone see anything? Did anyone see anyone come and go? An intruder?
Also, I looked up garden because Garden of Eden.
We loved our cat, Domino.
Domino.
He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. And we used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other. Mum found some of the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical. And we had our own words for things, so she didn't quite understand them anyway.
Somebody said to look up confess. No, we already saw this. Wait, what was this one?
Okay, you got me. I'll confess. We were there. It was a dirty weekend.
That's the romantic getaway. That's not how you spell romantic.
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing the bar again, and there he was. And again the next week, he offered to buy me a meal. I told him I had already eaten, and so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead. When we said goodbye, he asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
So Simon keeps going to the bar to visit Eve. God, I cannot type. Trying to think. Let's just look up murder. Murder pulls up nothing. Plan.
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get...
The fucking wig!
But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone I knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, parks and alleyways. I was 17. It felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I had hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
I know Eve is kind of a sociopath, but I kind of do feel bad for her. Because she was doomed from the start. Like, at first I was like, oh, fucking psycho. But she was doomed from the start. She was taken away from her family. She never had a sense of independent identity. Hannah has always had the identity. Eve hasn't. Also, I can't believe it's not Butlet said, have you tried looking up, I'm Eve and I killed everyone? Okay.
Okay. She's being chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad.
Like betrayal.
I guess she
Broke the rules.
Or maybe they think she did something bad.
That's Eve, for sure.
Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared. Not guilty.
Who is that? She has the
Maybe
necklace.
it's mistaken identity. Did they catch her there? I don't know.
Kind of lost on where to go.
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him.
Obviously.
We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird, in a way it hadn't been before.
Yeah, because that's it. Like, I get, like, Eve is crazy, but also Eve has no sense of identity to the point where she doesn't exist. In terms of, like government speaking, she does not exist. I think we already searched Ava. Oh, someone redeemed Stretch. Trying to think. Someone earlier said poison. Oh, wig! Thank you. I knew there was something I forgot to, like, search up. There we go.
A wig? You mean... what type of wig?
Hannah realizing it was Eve. That's definitely gotta be Hannah realizing it was Eve.
No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
Yeah, she does not want...
This was 9 that night. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry. The kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing, she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left. Mum and Dad had never had any reason to notice. They were always busy. If Hannah was eating a lot, they didn't mind. She didn't put on any weight. That girl has a healthy appetite. If they heard our us talking in the attic. They just thought it was Hannah playing one of her games, and that Eve was our imaginary friend. Once, she was already up and dressed and ready to go to school, and I snuck down for a piss. Mum saw me in my underwear. She went mad. Get dressed this instant. So I ducked into our bedroom, and seconds later, out came Hannah, dressed and ready. My mum was amazed.
Gears are turning, but are they turning in the right way? Sorry, I'm not trying to be quiet. I'm really trying to, like, I want to know. Do I just have to watch everything, or when do I know I'm done? Delete user data. So we did accident.
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything, though. I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
So that's definitely Hannah. Ken said, you're in your mind laboratory solving the case. I'm not sure what I do when I'm done.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby that became. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope. It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Simon's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff, stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
The body of what? The body of what? The body of what? The body of what?
The bruise.
So this is
I
Hannah.
have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
Or no, that's Eve.
I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen. I found the body.
Whose body? Was it Simon's body? Someone said Simon in the bin bag, but I swear wait. In the beginning, I think it was Hannah or Eve. Somebody said that they were waiting for their husband, that they had no idea where the husband was, and now there's the body in the bag. Now, so wait, what in the fuck?
His body.
It's got to be Simon. But somebody
Real.
said
His throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. can see his glasses. He has these thick glasses. He doesn't know his face.
So he wouldn't have known who was who.
Really? Okay. Here's the rest. They laid a body on the dock to dry. Oh, the wind and the rain. Till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made fiddle pegs of her finger bows. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made fiddle pegs from her finger bows. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle out of her breastbone. Oh, the wind and rain.
I don't want to keep listening.
But the only tune that the fiddle could play was oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, the only tune that the fiddle could play was oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
Shut up. I kind of like Eve. I shouldn't. Was a weapon ever found at the scene?
On his throat. How?
Oh, that's definitely... Okay, cool. So there's a very obvious difference. Eve... Okay. Okay.
Like I said before, it was 3.
Real quick. Somebody said the fact that you like Eve is not a good sign for you. I don't like her. It's a little enjoyable. It's a little enjoyable. It's a little enjoyable.
It was 3. Something like that.
Okay.
I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room.
Oh. Oh.
His throat had been cut.
So Hannah didn't see the scene. Eve did.
He was dead.
What do I do? What do I do when I'm done? What do I do when I'm done?
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
Hannah did it! Oh my god! Oh my god. What? Wait. Oh my god. 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 We were the baby. Oh my god. 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 I want to rewatch that last clip. Oh my god.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back.
Holy shit.
Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present.
Oh my god.
She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
God damn! That was holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was such a good twist! That was such a good fucking twist! I think the depiction of Eve is to make us think she's the evil one. She's the one who was locked away. Hannah, although she had an identity, became jealous of Eve because whatever identity Eve had been able to get together from wanting to be Hannah, Hannah couldn't have. And Hannah became jealous. Hannah pretended to be Eve. The wig thing was definitely to throw us off. And so Hannah wore the wig to pretend to be Eve. And we're the God fucking damn. Jesus. Oh my god. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was fucking phenomenal. That was fucking phenomenal. Oh my god, I love games like this. I love stories like this where we get this. I know a lot of you guys watch me for gameplay, but this is the shit that I love. This is the shit that I wish I could create. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was fucking amazing. Oh my god. I know I just keep saying, oh my god, that was so good. Oh my god. What was the last thing we looked up? What was the last thing that we looked up? Was it wig? Body? Throat? I think it was throat. That's also really fucking good how they managed to make it so that we cannot get to that scene until... you would have to know. That was so fucking amazing. That was amazing. I don't care. I have pity for Eve. And all of you guys are like, you're fucking insane for liking Eve. I have pity for Eve. Holy shit. So that was her story. The story of both Eve and Hannah, and two people with severe identity issues who just wanted to be the other one. This was a phenomenal game. If you have any more games like this that you'd like to see me play, please let me know. Shoot it my way. I'll add it to that Steam wishlist. This was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. If you would like to see more streaming, don't fret. I'm gonna get more water, and then I'll be playing Facade right after this. I'm still gonna end the stream so that I can upload this as a separate VOD on YouTube. But yeah, if you decide not to watch the next stream, that is a-okay. I completely understand. Sarah, if you're stuck, you could always try admin random or the unlock command. What? What? What was that? Wow. Oh, so redeemed hydrate. My bad. I'll be playing Facade in a couple minutes. I'm going to shut this down. If you decide not to tune into next stream, that is a-okay. It is 10:55, so I get it. My name was Avi Sotomaski. This was her story. If you're interested in supporting me on my other platforms, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok at Sotomaski, Sodamoskii. If you're interested in helping me fund my cosplays and all of the extra stuff I get to do, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Sotomaski. That's why I have the pretty makeup, because I'll be doing a Patreon upload later tonight. If you are interested in being notified whenever I go live, have the chance to play games with me, or get to just talk with me in my fun little group, you can join my Discord, The Vending Machine. The link is in the bio of all of my socials, or you can just go to beacons.ai/Sotomaski and you will find all my links there. My wishlist, my telonym, all my silly stuff. And yeah, my birthday's in a month, so if anybody wants to give me an early birthday gift, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. This was fucking phenomenal. This is amazing. If you decide to watch the next stream, I'll see you in a few. If not, that is perfectly okay. Make sure to eat some good food, drink some water, and take your meds if you need to. I will see you guys soon.